There's been fantastic changes over the last couple of years with the setting up of Property Services. It's a very professionally run outfit, and all the processes have been reviewed to make it easier for tenants to report repairs. For instance, you can use our website where there's a repairs report finder which identifies, for instance, if you've got a broken door, there's a picture of a door, and you can click on it and that'll send a message through to our service centre. They'll raise a job with our Property Services division. Behind the scenes, there's a team of expert schedulers who actually book the appointments for each job, confirm that job and make sure that the workmen arrive on time to complete the work. Once the repair's logged, we'll agree with the customer an appointment time. On average, we complete most of our repairs within 3 days. It would actually be quicker than that, but obviously we want to do it at the convenience of the customer. We'll schedule a time in the morning or afternoon for the operative to work to. They'll receive it on a PDA, and there's a team of expert schedulers who behind the scenes make sure people turn up at the right time with the right tools, complete the work to a certain quality, and then move on to the next job. We are really flexible about times, about changing times, but obviously there's a lot of organisation that goes on behind the scenes, so that we do ask that if somebody has a repair that they need rescheduling to a different day, they simply give us a call. We'll make sure somebody comes at the time that's more convenient to them. If we don't, then there's a lot of time wasted about going out to a particular part of the borough, and then that affects other people's jobs, and we just want to make sure that everyone gets their job at the right time. Property Services was set up in 2010 with a distinct identity. Every job has our livery on it, and it says One Vision Property Services. Every single person who comes out to do a job will have a uniform on, will have an ID badge, and it is really, really important to us that they show the ID badge. Our operatives are our representatives in the field, and it's they show how good a service we've got. So the feedback comes from the tenants that they say they like to see an ID badge, and I like to be able to say when a good job's been done well, that they can actually report back and say, yeah, One Vision have provided a quality service.
The last repair I had done was probably February of this year, and they arrived on time, and when they said they would, did a job, cleaned up, couldn't fault them. Well, they were brilliant. I mean, they really was. They was courteous. They put things down on the floor to keep the carpet clean. They was pleasant, and I can't say anything wrong about them.
Real true emergencies, the electrics have gone off in the whole house, that'll be responded to as an emergency repair within a couple of hours. But for instance, if you say it's a squeaky door on a cupboard, something along those lines, then that would be a routine repair that's undertaken within 10 days. But on average, we do it by appointment, so on average our repairs are finished within 3 or 4 days. One of the most important cyclical repairs that we do, cyclical checks that we do, is for our gas safety. Every year we have a company that comes out, undertakes a full gas safety check on all the appliances within a house, just to make sure everything's working properly, that there's no issues. Really, really can't stress the importance of tenants allowing us access, because it affects other people in the street if something goes wrong, and it affects their own individual health and safety. If we can't, then we do have to take legal action to gain access to properties, but we pride ourselves in working with our tenants to make sure that that's the ultimate sanction. But we work with our tenants to make sure that the work is done as quickly as possible by appointment during the course of the year.